Roller derby is played in increments called jams. Each jam lasts up to 2 minutes. Both teams field up to 5 skaters at the start of the jam. 4 of these skaters are called blockers, and 1 is called the jammer. The jammer wears a helmet cover with a star on it and scores points for the team. The blockers are playing both offense and defense at the same time, and together they make up what is called the pack. The 2 jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right?
Everyone, welcome to the Hangar at Oaks Amusement Park, home of the Rose City Rollers. Thank you all for coming out this chilly and gray afternoon for this exciting bout between the Bad Apples and the Killer Bees. So, before we get everything started, a couple things. Please stay on your side of the black bumpers. This is for your safety and the safety of the skaters. Also, this is a juniors bout. Please cheer positively and responsibly. And also, please do not coach from the stands. The coaches have their jobs. You're just here to, enjoy. And now, give it up for all of our volunteers who make all of this possible. And for all of our officials on skates and off. And now, let's get this going. Tofurious, who you got?
Thank you, Puns. It's my honor, as usual, to bring to you in the red this morning, the Bad Apples. Wearing number 6, it's Grizzly Bear. Number 11, Terrible. Number 12, Magic Hate Ball. 1-3 is Slamilton. 1-4, Sour Snitch. Number 15, Princess Leia. Number 16, B.A. Parade. Number 23, Noah Mercy. Number 29, Sugar Glider. 3-4 is Ruthless. Number 99, PB and Jam. 108, T-Rex. 523, your captain, Potatinator. 700, Tick Tick Boom. And last but never least, 911 Demon Skater. Coaches this afternoon are Smash Tag and Charlie Chang. Give it up for the Bad Apples. All right. In the black with yellow, we have the Swarm of Killer Bees. Number 18, Snapdragon. Number 299, Rotten Mango. Number 31, False Glitch. Number 36, Piranha Pixie. Number 37, Team Captain Anamato Mia. Number 423, Leonard Skinner. Number 50, Halsey. Number 625, Perry Lucy. Number 74, Dynamite. Number 814, Lucille Brawl. Number 888, Frantic. And last but not least, number 95, Little T Rebel. Coaches, Amara Lalonde, Willa Lalonde, Ruby Lupinoff, and Sophie Lalonde.
Good afternoon and welcome to a doubleheader of Rose City Rollers Junior Roller Derby this afternoon here on Sunday. My name is Omnivore and I am joined on the stream this afternoon by the one and only
Puns and Roses.
Heck yeah, it is the Dream Team in the house today on the stream. The Dream Stream Team?
Yes.
The Dream Stream Team. Looking forward to both games today, so I hope those of you who are watching will stick along and watch the Buds play with us this afternoon as well.
That should be a lot of fun too.
It's going to be a lot of fun. These are the last juniors, like non-championship games of the season.
Right.
So both of these games will be determining who's going to junior champs. So a lot on the line is what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Getting ready to start here, Jam 1 of Period 1. We've got number 108 jamming. That's T-Rex for the Bad Apples.
And I believe that's 888 Frantic.
I think that you are correct. So it looks like we've just got a little bit of last-minute stuff going on down there. Just kidding. I don't know what just happened.
I believe they are having scoreboard issues.
Considering it just said final score, I think that's probably correct.
Yes. All right.
So hello, Kelly, cheering for the Killer Bees out there, and Nathan. Let's hear it for 888 Frantic. One of the awesome skaters out on the track today. Glad to have you here with us on the stream.
Feel free to say on the chat who you're rooting for, that sort of thing.
Team or skater.
Yeah.
We would love to have some sort of a dialogue with y'all, or at least just give shout-outs.
Yeah.
You should be rewarded for tuning in on a dreary, well, dreary here in Portland.
Yeah, it is.
Saturday afternoon. You know, this is a really wonderful time to just go ahead and say thank you to Rebel Heart Therapy. Therapy for queer, poly, kinky, quirky folks. RebelHeartTherapy.com. Thank you so much for being one of our sponsors. We really appreciate you and everything that you do for our community. Let's hear it for the Stream Dream Team.
Well, thank you.
That's what it is now. It is the Stream Dream Team.
And it's kind of fun. We've got 3 junior skaters as announcers. That's 3
Skating
of our
officials. I was like, announcers. There's
Oh,
more
man.
of us all of a sudden. Skating officials.
Yes, skating officials, yes. So
We've
that's
got
3 of the Rosebuds.
Yeah, we've got Enzo and Catastrophe and Uni are all down there as skating officials for this game. Super awesome. I think that that's one of RCR's like up and coming like strengths and notability things is that we've got so many of our juniors program skaters crossing the zebra line over into officiating. Recently, actually, our juniors officiating crew has had their own practice enshrined on the calendar. So the juniors officials have their own juniors officials practice to become better officials. I think it's absolutely awesome.
Oh, we've got a shout out from Houston, Texas. All right.
Oh, Kelly.
Well, thank you for joining us from Texas.
I'm glad that it's later there for you and not earlier.
Yes.
Although I guess if it was earlier, it is noon. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Go ahead and say thank you to Two Town Cider, damn fine cider made here in the Pacific Northwest. I had one just the other night.
Did that come to you just because it's now afternoon and
No, it just happened to be a coincidence. It's after 12 p.m. somewhere. That somewhere being here in Portland. No, I actually have been drinking a Red Bull, so stream's going to be a little fast-paced for me.
are you going to need a seatbelt?
Maybe, because Red Bull gives you wings, man.
I'm just sticking with
Dihydrogen monoxide.
Yeah, dihydrogen monoxide. Thank you. I totally blanked
also
on
have
the
that. Eat trash, do crime.
Oh, nice. I just have my regular Union water bottle.
One of my favorite things about stream is when we have to talk without a game for 15 minutes before anything starts.
I know. This is the best part of roller derby is waiting for technical issues to be ironed out. Chloe and Enzo having a little bit of a dance party. I mean, why not?
Seriously, why not?
Okay, here we go.
That was a whistle.
We
Okay,
are-
everybody is excited. Oh my goodness. One of the things that I love about T-Rex is how excited T-Rex gets to skate. T-Rex just came out with an absolute roar there. Again, T-Rex jamming for the Bad Apples up against Frantic, jamming for the Killer Bees.
T-Rex hungry for a win there.
T-Rex with some
Nice.
beautiful offense right off the line. Jammer on jammer offense. T-Rex moving up to the head of the pack quickly, but forced to the outside. Meanwhile, Frantic picks up lead jammer.
That was great work there by Snapdragon. Last line of defense and able to get that force out on T-Rex.
Frantic coming back around on a scoring pass. Escorted to the inside quickly there by some Bad Apples.
That was Sour Snitch.
Such a good skater. T-Rex weaving through the pack. Picking up 3 points before that jam gets called off. Amazing.
Well, we got Terry Lawson rooting for the Killer Bees and False Glitch. Thank you for watching us here on the stream. All right, who do we got next? That is Lucille Brawl in the black.
And
Up against
23.
That's Noah
Noah
Mercy.
Mercy. That's exactly who I thought it was.
Noah Mercy really showing some chops as a blocker this season, but now jamming. We've got Lucille Brawl as our lead jammer.
Nice run back by Little T Rebel past the pivot line on Noah Mercy there. And another rollback by PB and Jam on Lucille Brawl. Lucille Brawl able to get around everybody. Oh, we do have Noah Mercy headed to the penalty box on a cut track.
So this is a power jam for the Killer Bees.
Early in the
And
game.
That is a track cut on the Killer Bees.
I didn't even see that. That must have been like,
I did, and
Okay.
Enzo saw it as well.
well, obviously. So we're going to do a little jammer do-si-do. Noah Mercy's going to come back out. We've now lost lead jammer, so the jam will go the full 2 minutes.
Which at this point is not.
Beautiful job by Noah Mercy there.
And
excellent.
Big credit to Sour Snitch. Sour Snitch picking up a penalty, but I believe directional, but Sour Snitch able to clear a lane for Noah Mercy.
That was some nice teamwork by False Glitch and Little T Rebel trying to stop Noah Mercy there. Ultimately not successful, but still really wonderful effort.
And there we go. That is Halsey slowing up Noah Mercy, now working with Little T Rebel. Little T Rebel looking for some sort of drawback, but not getting it.
Little T Rebel was out of bounds, though. I don't think you can draw back out of bounds.
No, you can't. That does not.
Doesn't work that way. Nice lateral movement there. A little jukiness from Lucille Brawl through and picking up 4. Excellent jam for both teams.
We've got a 5-point game, 11-16.
I'd like to say thank you to Liquid Death. Liquid Death, if you know, you know.
And I know.
I also know. Did you see that they were getting sued for their armless Palmer? They were getting sued, and so they changed the name of it to something like Death to Billionaires.
Nice. I'm here for that.
Onomatopoeia now with lead jammer status for the Killer Bees. Killer Bees have been lead jammer all
3 for 3.
Yeah, all 3 jams so far. Magic 8 Ball still stuck back there, not through on initial yet.
And Pack entering that second straightaway. Magic 8 Ball still struggling against that defense.
Who is our Killer Bees pivot? They are putting on a show down there.
I believe that's Snapdragon. Yes, that is.
Snapdragon doing some work.
I feel like Snapdragon's got to be close to aging out. And I will be looking forward to seeing what she does on the buds. Oh, Dynamite there. Snapdragon, good awareness to get that bridge going.
That was Leonard Skinner was doing a really good job there too at the end. Very impressive slowdown of the Bad Apples jammer. Brian, thanks for joining us. Go Bees, go Bees.
That is number 13, Slamilton in the red. I cannot see the number on the Bees skater. That's Piranha Pixie.
There we go, Piranha Pixie. I just heard it over the PA as well.
Piranha Pixie looking to take a bite out of this and get your lead jammer status.
It is a race now. Piranha Pixie not quite able to hold on to that lead. Slamilton now out in front, even though Slamilton is not lead jammer.
Great work by False Glitch to create a lane.
Slamilton, I was going to say, is going to end up with a penalty there. I didn't think it was going to be a cut track. I thought it was going to be for not scrubbing speed. Piranha Pixie, all of Austin, Texas is shouting for Frantic. That's a good skater to shout for, Texas.
All right, well, got a lot of representation from Texas here today on the stream. And is that PB and Jam? I believe that is. Wow, just getting it done on that inside.
Lots of illegal position penalties this jam. Looks like number 31 on the Bees, that's False Glitch, went to the penalty box on an illegal position, as did number 108, T-Rex for the Bad Apples.
And there's the call off from Piranha Pixie. So that 12-4 jam brings the Killer Bees up to 38, Bad Apples at 15.
I'd like to say thank you to Sasquatch HR, making nonprofit and small business workplaces better, sasquatchr.org.
So we got number 15, Princess Leia in the red, 74, Dynamite in the black.
There's our whistle. Oh, beautiful.
Dynamite just exploded out of the pack.
Yeah, just found a wide open lane on the inside and took full advantage of it, getting out and getting lead jammer. Princess Leia still stuck at the back behind, oh gosh.
That's Frantic, Paralucy, Snapdragon.
All the names that I was going to say.
Yeah. And 423 Leonard Skinner. It's a very good blocking line there for the Bees.
The Bees showing some really amazing jamming skills, but I think that what gets overlooked more often than like amazing jammers is the blocking that is going on. I mean, you just said amazing blocking happening down there. Blocking is what keeps scores for opposing teams low.
And so that was a 3 points on the final pass and the call off after the star pass to Noah Mercy.
Bad Apple's not even able to complete a initial pass there.
So we've got
Sugar Glider
in the red
and Little T Rebel in the black. There's our whistle. Beautiful job.
And Sugar Glider is
that Sugar Glider or is that Noah Mercy?
That's the scoreboard says Noah Mercy, but that is definitely
Sugar Glider. Yes.
And that is the first lead jam for the Bad Apples.
Beautiful track awareness and pack awareness there by Sugar Glider, getting through, picking up the 4 and calling it off.
So 1-4 or 4-1 in favor of Bad Apples on that jam.
31 points now between these two teams. We're at Jam 6 with about 11 minutes on the clock in this first period.
Well, we got PB and Jam skating against Frantic behind that Jam on Hawthorne Jam line.
Okay, Stream, give it up for Frantic. I know we've got Frantic fans out there. Both jammers out at the exact same time. I don't even know how the jam refs were able to determine who came out first. However, it was PB and Jam according to them.
And Frantic looks for the inside lane. Good stop there by Slamilton, but both jammers through for 4. Oh, no. That's...
Yeah, there was a low block. I saw that early.
So that's a power jam for the Bad Apples.
PB and Jam tasked now with making up some of that 30-point gap and doing a great job.
Bad Apples looking to exceed expectations here. Oh, Snapdragon.
Snapdragon with the hit to the outside. Rotten Mango helping out there.
Yeah, Mango holding the outside lane there.
PB and Jam with a monster jam so far, 12 points on the board. Frantic is back on the track.
And that was a great force out there by Slamilton. Slamilton now joined by Be Afraid.
Be Afraid.
Oh, that spin move was phenomenal. Be Afraid was right there, but Frantic just spun.
PB and Jam getting the signal from the bench to go ahead and call it.
Well, that's 16-point jam. That's half the deficit.
15 points between two teams that is nothing special.
Nope. And Laughing Planet, serving food that is good for the people and the planet. And they are the sponsor of our penalty box, which is currently empty. Like your stomach should be before you go into Laughing Planet. All right, so that is number 6, Grizzly Bear, and
Onomata Mia. I heard a penalty down there. It was a directional. Directional being called on Piranha Pixie.
And Onomata Mia is your lead jammer. Grizzly Bear is through about a half lap behind. And there's a stop by Tick Tick Boom and Company at the back of the pack. Oh, Onomata Mia, though, just through.
Grizzly Bear through as well. Nice chase down by False Glitch.
Woo. Sorry, breathing issues lately. I'm not sure what's going on. I think I'm allergic to December.
Who isn't? These are my dark days. Things are the worst until December 21st. Then December 22nd, we start getting back a couple minutes a day.
Yeah.
And I can feel my soul lightening. Not quite sure why Piranha Pixie took the long way around there, but rooting for the Killer Bees in Austin, Texas. Star Valdez, welcome, and Diane Wick rooting for Lucille Brawl and the Killer Bees.
Wow.
Welcome.
That is a big showing from Texas. That's what, at least 3 people shouting out from Texas today.
Well, Nathan said all of Austin is rooting for Frantic. There's our whistle.
And Tara Bull.
Oh, Frantic. Frantic with the big hit. I'm
Tara
hearing
Bull half lap ahead of Halsey.
we have a low block being called on Frantic.
Tara Bull recycled by Dynamite. And Potatinator and company greeting Halsey at the back of the pack.
Halsey pushing, trying to break up those Bad Apples blockers.
Great work there by Sugar Glider.
Oh, man, and number 12,
That was
Magic Hate Ball. I'd like to say thanks to Jam on Hawthorne for sponsoring our Jammer line. The Jam line is brought to you by Jam on Hawthorne, Portland's best vegan-friendly, booze-friendly, kid-friendly, omnivore-friendly, everybody-friendly breakfast.
All right, that is 31 False Glitch in the black up against
Number 15, Princess Leia in the red. Is that 15 or 16?
That's
Be
16.
Afraid.
That's Be Afraid,
Okay.
yeah. The Princess Leia is out as a blocker at the moment. And Be Afraid forced out by Lil T Rubble.
Little T Rebel with a nice run back.
And track cut, False Glitch. False Glitch had to remember which way to exit the track.
I made the mistake of going through the middle of the track once.
Oh, yeah,
That'll sit you down for a full minute.
yeah, the officials aren't a big
They
fan of
do
that.
not like it. Bad Apples have really stepped up their jammer game in the last couple of jams.
And, oh, great awareness by Frantic.
To go ahead and close up that inside line. Little T Rubble's like, what just happened?
Lil T Rubble wants a penalty, is not getting one.
Better be careful with that emoting.
Yeah.
That could get you an in-sub. Be Afraid through beautifully for another 4. Bad Apples quickly closing that point gap between the two teams. That Laughing Planet penalty box is cleared at this point, so both teams will put a full 5 on the track. I'd like to say thank you to Rogue Ales and Spirits, world-class ales, lagers, spirits, and canned cocktails made right here in Oregon. And they are mighty strong, I might add.
I'll take your word for that. All right, we have Noah Mercy and Lucille Brawl. Noah Mercy up to the front of the pack. And
Beautiful offensive work.
Wow.
Beautiful offensive work by Piranha Pixie there off the front. That Noah Mercy weaving through the pack. Killer Bees stacked up at the front of the pack.
And the Apples working with that defensive core at the back.
Magic Hate Ball headed to the penalty box for the Bad Apples on a directional. Beautiful job by Lucille getting through, picking up 4 on a wide open inside. Noah Mercy, I hear some call-its from the bench.
I'm hearing, I think that might be calls from the crowd.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I do not see any.
I don't see any arm
There's
movements.
no hand gestures from the coaching staff.
Snapdragon is just such a strong player. Snapdragon single-handedly holding Noah Mercy.
Great work there by Sour Snitch. And track cut Lucille Brawl.
Halsey doing some really great work in that jam, really slowing things down in the best of ways.
So that was a 4-4 jam.
I'd like to say thank you to 187 Killer Pads, their exclusive protective gear sponsor of RCR. 187 Killer Pads, often imitated, never duplicated. Stick with the best. I just bought my skater a new set of 187s yesterday.
You're simply the best. Okay, Terrible, Ruthless playing some offense along with Demon Skater. But, oh, that's Frantic.
Frantic
Phenomenal work.
again. Frantic hears all of y'all's cheering from Austin
Yes.
and is putting on a clinic down there.
And there we go. PB and Jam is through. And here comes Lucille Brawl. That was great defensive work by the Bees, killing almost the entirety of that 30-second penalty.
Lucille Brawl through on initial, not lead jammer, but in a scoring position at this point. PB and Jam getting the signal from the bench to go ahead and call it off.
And T-Rex with that boundless energy. So we're going to have...
We're getting our stream back up in just a second, folks. No worries.
yeah. That is...
T-Rex and Onomatopoeia. T-Rex getting out, picking up lead jammer for Bad Apples. Onomatopoeia capitalizing on a disorganized pack, getting through, chased down by Slamilton, not quite able to connect. T-Rex cheering through the straightaway.
T-Rex through, and look at that energy.
See, T-Rex is always so excited
About everything.
about everything.
I wish I was that excited about almost anything. Although I did really... Okay. That's Onomatopoeia in on a second scoring pass. T-Rex coming in on a third. Great work there by Halsey. Slamilton and company doing work at the back of the pack. And there's the recycle. Onomatopoeia has to come back. And Onomatopoeia, that's up 12 points. And there's the call off. This is now a 4-point game. So 82 Bad Apples, 86 Killer Bees. We are at intermission. We will see you all soon.
Is it gravity, your heart and mine? All I know is the stars have aligned. I could count the ways you lit up my life, but I wouldn't try. Your science I can't describe. Love unexplainably taking flight like a satellite. Ask me anything you'd like. I could answer every why. Oh, you wake me up like the morning light. Even darkness can't dim your bright eyes. You're the rising sun, the kindest sign that will be alright. Your science I can't describe. Love unexplainably taking flight like a satellite. This night, brilliantly simplified. I look at you and my heart takes flight.
But the Apples have clawed it back to 4 points now. And we're going to see Potatinator and Frantic.
There's our whistle. Frantic looking for a way up the inside, not able to find it. Potatinator, meanwhile, able to get out and pick up lead jammer.
That was great defense on the inside lane by Ruthless.
Frantic almost half a lap behind. Potatinator adequately scrubbing speed before entering the back of the pack. Frantic with some nice lateral skate movement.
Bad Apples seemingly willing to run this.
Only 4 points between the two teams right now. That's huge from the 31-point deficit that we saw in period one. Frantic makes it look easy.
Yes, Frantic very much making it look easy. And there's the call off. Potatinator was able to mash out 3 points there.
Like to say thank you to 888, the certified sweat saver, developed, tested, and trusted by the best. Saw what you did there, Potatinator.
Yep.
Mashing out some points.
That's what I do.
I know, and you are so good at it. Back with our next lineup.
Anamata Mia and Slamilton.
Anamata Mia, there was just nobody there on that inside lane, which Anamata Mia saw and took full advantage of. Nice run back on Slamilton by
Little T Rebel.
Little T Rebel.
And there goes Slamilton. So that's the initial for Slamilton. Comes scoring past number 2 for Anamata Mia. And calling it off with some style.
Oh, wait, who can that be? That is T-Rex. Screaming onto the track. So T-Rex jamming for the Apples, and number 74, that's Dynamite for the Killer Bees. There's our whistle. That was some beautiful work by Frantic. And I'm having a hard time. Snapdragon. I'm watching the game to open the outside lane for Dynamite to just get through without any friction.
And Dynamite exploding out of the front of the pack for 4 points.
Sour Snitch stopping up the inside lane so Dynamite can't do it again. Dynamite getting the signal to call it off.
So it's a 6-1 jam in favor of the Killer Bees. Killer Bees at 108. Bad Apples at 90.
I'd like to say thank you to WSL Leadership Coaching, helping you be more awesome in your work, sport, and life. PB and Jam and Lucille Brawl wearing the stars.
Oh, PB and Jam. Just cutting through like a knife through, well, bread.
On the diagonal.
Yeah.
Lucille Brawl still stuck. Oh, but through.
Oh, Kelsey and Little T Rebel forcing PB Jam to the inside.
Little T Rebel looking for that cut track multiple times the last 2 jams. Really artfully trying to pull that penalty. Like to say thank you to Black Cat Plumbing, your local neighborhood plumbing company and a proud sponsor of RCR since forever. Thank you for being one of our sponsors.
Oh, we got Frantic, and that is Be Afraid.
Frantic.
Oh, wow.
Do I need to say anything else?
No.
Just frantic.
Just phenomenal spins. Oh, Be Afraid.
Not able to keep skates underneath him. Nice hit to the inside
Oh,
by Ruthless.
great work there by Sour Snitch. Joined by Ruthless. Everybody taking a shot. Be Afraid. Once again, gets caught by the track monster.
Frantic shrugging off every single one of those hits.
And that is a directional play penalty on Magic Hate Ball.
You can only hit people in derby direction. You know, I see Frantic do things like that, spin moves, rapid changes like that, and I'm like, I can do that. When the truth is that I cannot do that.
Yeah,
I mean, I could certainly try.
I couldn't do that when I was young and had flexibility.
Much now in our decrepit state.
Yes, decrepit, an excellent term.
Track Monster really out there catching quite a few people.
Yeah.
Terrible, the most recent victim. Noah Mercy and Onomato Mia both wearing the Jammer stars.
And Noah Mercy.
The crowd erupted when Noah Mercy got that lead jammer just now.
And Onomatomia, though, catching up on the far straight. Wow, they hit the pack about the same time.
Oop, lots of track monsters. Onomato Mia through, picking up 4. Little T Rebel with the drawback. A little bit more distance between the two teams now. Looks like we've got about 24 points between them.
Thank you to Dr. Tim Williams, RCR Sports Medicine partner.
You're so chaotic. I was going in order, and then you just go for like the last one.
I know.
Oh. My type A brain can't. But you know who can? Dynamite.
I feel like Dynamite and T-Rex is just a great matchup just in terms of theme.
That is the Stream VIP team. T-Rex and Dynamite.
Yeah.
Somebody else has a dinosaur type name, don't they? I feel like somebody does. No, I guess not.
No, I don't think so.
I think Piranha Pixie was what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Bring back more dinosaur-related names.
Like Stegosaurus
Oh, I like that one. I like that one a lot.
or Triceratops.
Oh, okay. Don't like that one as much, but still pretty good. Princess Leia and Lucille Brawl both wearing the stars. Lucille Brawl through, picking up lead jammer for Killer Bees. Nice run back by none other than Little T Rebel on Princess Leia. Princess Leia going around her blockers to get through in a beautiful move.
And Princess Leia up to the front of the pack, but unceremoniously dumped by, oh, I cannot see the number.
Beautiful track awareness by Princess Leia there, though. Little T Rebel with a long drawback, but
Not
Princess,
involved with the force out, so.
yeah, and Princess Leia was like, nope, I'm going to go ahead and re-enter the track legally.
Yep, Leonard Skinner was the one who had the force out, not Little T Rebel. So we got Grizzly Bear and Frantic. Frantic looks for the inside lane.
And Frantic will be lead jammer.
Yep.
I could have predicted that.
Oh, Grizzly Bear forced out by Snapdragon. Good reaction there.
All the Killer Bees lined up in front of Grizzly Bear there. Nice lateral movement.
Killer Bees really buzzing around Grizzly Bear. So lead up to 36 now.
Go back to going in order. I'd like to say thank you to Ritual Dies, a unique shop and dye studio in Southeast Portland owned by an RCR Pedals parent who's also a Buds parent and is a skater in their own right.
That's pretty awesome.
Thank you, Ritual Dies.
All right, that is Onomatopoeia forced out and recycled, and PB and Jam is your lead jammer.
I think PB and Jam is batting 1,000 this game with lead jammer status. Onomatopoeia seeing some confusion in the pack, uses it to advantage.
And PB and Jam heading to box. I believe that was a high block, but I could be wrong.
Cut track? No. Directional? No. Hasn't been put in yet.
Has not been put in yet.
I predict that that will become a question mark.
Great offense there by the Bees.
Onomatopoeia now going to rack up the points, since the jam will go the full 2 minutes. Onomatopoeia with some beautiful technique down there, slowing appropriately to enter the pack, getting to almost a full standstill, and then really accelerating off the toe stops in order to catch those bad apples sort of at a standstill.
And T-Rex with yet another force out and recycle.
Somehow,
that is a cut track on Onomatopoeia.
that will leave the bad apples in a power jam situation at the start of the next jam.
Great work there by T-Rex to create a lane, and great vision by PB and Jam to see the Bees following that lane and cut to the inside.
Like a decoy.
Yes. So that was a 12 to 12, Nope, 12 to 16 jam.
I was going to say 12 to 12. I thought it was the same thing. Looks like we have our streaming services back online.
So once again, if you're watching the stream and want to throw something up in the chat about where you're from, who you're rooting for.
We haven't regained our following. There's only 4 people watching right now.
I know.
Pretty low penalty game. Let's see if we know what penalty got caught over there. Directional. It was either a directional or a cut track.
No, on PB and Jam, that was a low block.
Oh, this one right here.
No, that one.
Oh, all the way down there.
Yes.
Oh, it's a timeout. That means it's a Welcome to PDX timeout. This timeout brought to you by RCR's Realtor, Dead Counts Tabor, and Welcome to PDX.
So the Zebras are hurrying up to discuss whatever is being asked for. This official review being called by the Bad Apples.
And I know you saw our scoreboard flash on the screen there just a moment ago. And our scoreboard is sponsored by ZoomCare. It's the healthcare you need when, where, and how you want it. ZoomCare.com. Thank you for being our scoreboard sponsor. I finally have an insurance now where I can go to ZoomCare again. I love ZoomCare. So who is requesting the official reviews? Looks like Bad Apples is requesting the official review.
That is the dot that is flashing on the scoreboard.
That's the only way I know.
Yeah.
It's always a guess as to whether or not we're going to hear anything through the microphone or not. I'd like to say thank you to Buffalo Gap Saloon and Eatery, John's Landing's favorite saloon and eatery. Oh, let's go down to the track.
The Killer Bees, the black team, was requesting the track call to be removed from their jammer. The initiator who knocked them out of bounds did run back. They came in front of them. Therefore, the cut call will stand. They will lose their official review. Thank you.
Okay,
All right.
well, that's a little interesting to me because the Bad Apples is the one that's blinking. But I guess it was the Killer Bees who were calling the official review.
Yes, so they are going to lose their official review for the next 7 minutes and 11 seconds.
And then, looked like we had moved to a team timeout. Are we still in an official review?
I got nothing for you.
I know. I'm trying to follow what's going on here. Regardless, the timeout has been called to a completion.
We are away from the action. We can only view it from our perch up here in the rafters.
And a perch it is.
I feel like the 2 old guys on the Muppets.
Statler? No? Oh my gosh, it is going to kill me. Somebody in the stream, tell me who it is. Who are the 2 old guys in the Muppets?
Oh, hey, hello, Abby from Olympia.
Statler and Waldorf. There we
Statler and
go.
Waldorf, yes.
I was right on one of them.
Yeah.
Yes, we are back. Go Bees. Yep, Brian, nice to see you here again. Abby, as Pun said, hi from Olympia. Hello.
So this is going to be a power start for Slamilton.
But I think
It's going to be a fairly short.
I was going to say, I think the Killer Bees is with it going to stand within a couple of seconds here.
Yes. Okay. So.
Oh, Bad Apples had an additional skater. Oh,
Nope. We are back to an official timeout. Official timeout brought to you by Deb Counts Tabor and welcome to PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers.
if you're ready to move to PDX and join RCR, let Deb Counts Tabor help find you a home.
Or maybe just join our announcing squad.
We are always looking for new announcers, and it is fun. And let me tell you, even though we might make it seem easy. It actually does not require a whole lot of skill. Just the ability to talk and watch roller derby at the same time. So I guess a little bit of multitasking.
Definitely a little bit of multitasking.
So what's going down on the track? Okay, we see
Coach Smash Tag talking with the bad apples.
the apples. So and there are 4 apples there with 1 in that Laughing Planet penalty box. And then we see the 4 Bs with 1 in the Laughing Planet penalty box. That one being the crucial
Jammer.
component, the jammer.
And that is Piranha Pixie heading to the box for some reason. I don't know what.
We should be able to figure that out, though.
That is an interference or potentially delay of interfering with the flow of the game penalty. So that could be a delay of game. I'm not sure. Good times.
That's onomatopoeia. Is that onomatopoeia that's going and sitting down? That's got to be onomatopoeia.
Oh, no, onomatopoeia was... Huh.
Yeah, I'm confused. I don't quite know who's... I think it's onomatopoeia who is playing... Yeah,
Okay, well...
because it's period 2, jam 11.
Yeah, I don't know. But either way, Slamilton's heading to the box on a track cut, just as onomatopoeia is released.
There will be no jammer do-si-do because that's a new set of penalties.
And onomatopoeia is
Lead
your
jammer.
lead jammer.
I don't know as if I have ever seen an in penalty, an interference penalty.
That's-
I'm sure they happen, obviously. Onomatopoeia with 4 on the board. Onomatopoeia easily getting around those blockers, except
PB
that
and
PB and
Jam.
Jam made it a sticky situation.
Nicely done.
Hey, thank you.
I thought that was a great block.
Slamilton going back to the penalty box
Not exactly what the Apples need right now.
with a forearm penalty.
Be Afraid putting on a little bit of a clinic up there.
Frantic, once again, getting in everybody's way in the best way possible. Onomatopoeia coming to a full standstill there, but accelerating quickly up the inside or outside lane. Forced outside by Be Afraid.
And the call-off just as Slamilton was released.
So that Laughing Planet penalty box is now clear. Each team will field. Who's screaming? Oh,
T-Rex.
it's T-Rex.
Next up, we're going to see Princess Leia and Dynamite.
A little bit of dancing from Dynamite. There's the whistle. Dynamite through, picking up lead jammer. Swing and a miss from Little T Rebel. Princess Leia, a turn and a half behind.
Oh, nice work by Dynamite. There's a call off. Is it in time? It is.
Like to say thank you to Laurel Horse Theater, bringing the best of classic and modern cinema to Portland. Thank you, Laurel Horse Theater. We have 4 minutes left in the game. We've got a score of 115 to Killer Bees 170. Sorry, Bad Apples 115 to Killer Bees 170. Everybody's got their full rack of timeouts still.
And we've got Ruthless and Halsey behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. And that is Ruthless, your lead jammer, even though Halsey is in front. And the Apples looking to run this.
That was Snapdragon who caused Ruthless to get behind. But Ruthless is now in front.
Both jammers with 4 points so far this jam.
I hear the call it, call it.
That was a 7-4 jam in favor of the Bad Apples.
We'd like to say thank you to Secret Aardvark, the local made flavor that kicks you in the mouth.
All right, we've got Piranha Pixie in the black, Slamilton in the red.
And even though we've had no Apex jumps, I'd love to say thank you to Killer Burger for sponsoring the Apex jumps.
I'd like to thank Killer Burger for making my lunch today. And Piranha Pixie is your lead jammer.
PB and Jam stopping Little T Rebel from causing any additional chaos back there.
Little T Rebel still finding ways to cause chaos.
I am very surprised that that was not a directional penalty. It goes to show you what we see up here is not what the refs see down there.
And
Piranha Pixie with 4 on the board. Slamilton just now in scoring position.
there's the call off. 4-0 on that jam in favor of the Killer Bees. Probably have time for 1, maybe 2 more jams.
But what we definitely have time for is to say thank you to Trailhead Credit Union. Get financial guidance for whatever trail you choose. Thank you for being our sponsor.
And T-Rex with that excitement.
Frantic lead jammer. T-Rex around the outside, getting around number 50.
Oh, Frantic. That was a great move.
I don't know that Frantic has bad moves.
T-Rex recycled.
Fortunately, not far.
No. And there's the call off after an 8-4 jam, and we will have one more jam. Dynamite is taking the track at the Jam on Hawthorne jam line.
You read my mind. I was like, we haven't thanked Jam on Hawthorne nearly enough this game. I dig Magic Hate Ball's candy cane striped socks there.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Noah Mercy trying to plow past Little T Rebel, not quite able to do it. Meanwhile, Dynamite picking up lead jammer for the Bees.
Oh, Noah Mercy forced out. That is
By false glitch.
And there's the call off.
And there's our game. We have an unofficial score, 126 Bad Apples, Killer Bees 190. We'll wait for that to get wrapped up, but thank you so much for spending an hour and about 15 minutes with us this afternoon. We hope to see many of you back on the Buds stream, which I think is going to start in about 45 minutes. Thereabouts, somewhere in there. Going to be an absolutely fantastic game to watch. And there's our final score. Bad Apples 126, Killer Bees 190. Thank you so much, folks, and we'll see you next time.
See you around.
Get these skaters. Here comes the Killer Bees. There's a crash in the tunnel. Might take an alternate route. All right, then give it up for the Bad Apples. I love that kid. Good job, good job, good job. It's so small. Good job, good job. Good job. Good job, good job, good job. Good job, good job, good job. All right, and then just another couple minutes here, we'll have the MVPs out here in the center of the track, a little photo op. And like I said earlier, if everybody's going to stay around for the second game, hopefully, see some more roller derby here this morning.
The elements too much. Our love will hold us. We're made of titanium.
All right, Bees. Who do you got for MVP blocker?
PB and Jam.
PB and Jam. Yeah, really? No kidding. All right. And how about MVP Jammer?
Noah Mercy.
Noah Mercy. All right. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Pardon me. All right, here we go. So we're going to have MVP blocker.
False glitch. False glitch.
False glitch. All right, and then MVP Jammer.
Frantic.
Frantic. All right, so we can have all the MVPs right out here in the middle. All right, so everybody, all the MVPs right here in the middle for a quick photo op. All the 4 MVPs right there. Come on over. There you go. And then we'll get the teams all together by the scoreboard. All right, awesome. All right, awesome. Thank you guys very much. So then if everybody wants to gather over here for a big team photo. And thank you, fans, for being here. We appreciate you all coming out. And like I said, I hope everybody's staying for the second game. Another great roller derby matchup coming in just a few minutes, maybe, hopefully.
Your science I can't describe.